Chapter 37 of a butcher's game called the QT. Now, one day at the convenience store called Quick Trip, I was hanging out. You see, the homeless hang out around places where there is a lot of traffic to ask for food, clothes, money, and love. So, me being homeless, there I noticed one older man and an older lady I had seen somewhere before. They walked in the store behind me and dropped a small packet of white powdery substance. Then went to go get the manager, pointed it out to them, and then said I dropped it. Then pointed at me. I got outside fast. One time, even they called over the intercom, please dial emergency 911. So, yes, I went outside. The people went to their car, which was at the gas pump. I was in a rage because this same scenario happened a few times in different stores before. There, excuse me, I'm in my throat, where someone would drop something and tell the manager I dropped it. They would call the police. You see, in South Carolina, I had 4 possession with intent to distribute narcotics, and the 5th one would land me 10 years in prison at the minimum, no matter how much drugs it was. So I was highly upset. I was walking over to this guy that tried to drop the bag and set me up. I was determined to mess him up for this. I felt like he was taking my life away. I could see the fear in his eyes. The other eye was bandaged shut. Someone had already beaten him for something, but I didn't care at this moment. Some female narcotics officer rolled up in a burgundy SUV. She called my name, Chase, which I was stunned she knew. Honestly, I was stunned. I was stunned she knew my name. She seen me walking over to the guy and said, "Don't do that. They are living on a pension and they need the money." I proceeded to tell her they were trying to take my life and put me in a prison by setting me up. I don't care what they needed. Look at me, homeless on the street. I needed money too, but am not resorting to that. She replied to me, "You need some time in lockup to get off the heroin, at least a week or two to overcome the withdrawals." Little did she know I had quit heroin about a month before that and was clean from it by the grace of God. So I proceeded to inform her of this and told her I won't be withdrawing from heroin. I'm clean. She drove off. I then went up to the guy and something was telling me not to hurt him, but I let him know he was in the wrong. How lucky he was that I know Jesus, or his other eye would have been messed up and he would be in the hospital. Now, I want to make it clear that God was helping me and telling me not to do it, but I did threaten him. I know better now. Really, I knew better then as well, but now I'm further along in my walk with God. I really know that was not called for. I was fighting the battle the wrong way. Our weapons are not carnal. To that guy, I'm apologizing for threatening you. Jesus still loves you, and so do I.